Welcome to Silverstone, home of the British Grand Prix. This iconic track held the very first World Championship Formula One race back in 1950, and it's a firm favourite amongst the fans and drivers alike. Let's take a look at the grid positions for today's race.
Hello and welcome back to McLaren Honda Career Mode for the penultimate race of the season. You're joined by me, Callum Byrne, Mr. F1 Radio, and my teammate, of course, Stephen J. Hayes, 83.
Hello there, how are we doing?
Yes, so we're here at the penultimate round of this championship here at the British Grand Prix, Silverstone, and as you can see, the weather is not looking favourable really. I think it probably will remain dry just about. If it is to rain, I'd say I'm on the perfect strategy. I've qualified on the primes. I've managed to get into P10 just about. Steve, you're in P8, aren't you?
I am. I qualified on the options. I'm on the inside line going into turn 1. Probably an interesting place to be. We'll see what happens if I make it to turns 2 and 3, Callum.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is one of those tracks where maybe the inside line isn't the best because you can't really dive bomb into this corner. If you haven't checked out the last race in China, do definitely check it out. I enjoyed China. I had a decent race in China. Steve would probably heavily disagree with me, but the big news story coming into this race is that Lewis Hamilton can wrap up the title.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. 5 points is the difference to make Hamilton champion here at Great Britain. He's starting from pole position.
In terms of our championship battle, I'm just ahead of Steve. The only car that we can really overtake is Valtteri Bottas. So it's really a battle for 6th place for us in the Drivers' Championship, but it's more of who's going to be top McLaren, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the inter-team battle today.
Remember to comment where you want us to go next for the finale. But until then, we've got a race to get on with, haven't we, Steve?
We have indeed.
Let's go to track. Oh, so you're directly in front of us.
I am
3
indeed.
lights,
4 lights. 5. And we're
Let's
away
go.
here in Great
That's
Britain.
Not a bad launch for hard tyres. There's a Perez on the outside. Oh, Ricardo, go any slower, mate. Why not?
That's not Ricardo. I've got Ricardo in front of me.
Oh, Kvyat even. Oh! I dive bombed you.
Oh, you dive bombed me. You dive bombed me. And you've ruined my race.
There wasn't contact between us, was there?
There wasn't contact, but what happened was as I drifted wide into the car on the left.
Oh.
So you actually cost me my race there.
Oops.
The story of the season, really, isn't it?
Callum's dive bombs don't really go to plan.
Well, they do for Callum.
Not all the time. Oh,
so what place are you sitting in then, Callum?
P8. I've just been very wide through tops. I'm trying to hold on to the back of Massa and Ricardo.
Oh, I've just had to massively get out of it. I nearly drove up the back, Mary.
Oh, Felipe, baby, get out of the way. No, GP2 engine. Turn. Oh. Yes, goodbye, Felipe.
I mean, the only thing I can hope is you're going to cause such a colossal...
No, Felipe. Bad Felipe. Stupid Felipe. Bye, Felipe.
I think you turned Massa off.
Yeah, he tried to go up the inside into Abbey, and I'm no expert, but I've never seen a car overtake into Abbey before, and I had to take the corner. But Ricardo's getting away, and he's the car I'd ideally like to try and catch up with. I don't think we'll catch Bottas, which is annoying because that's the guy we really want to beat.
I mean, the only thing I can hope, there's a lot of reflection on the track here. The only thing I can hope is that It does rain now, actually. The only thing I can hope is that it does rain.
Well, I've just asked Jeff, and he says it's going to remain dry.
Jeff's a liar, we know this.
Does that mean it's going to pelt it down? Still 35.5 nothing near it. 38.7.
I think I may have found the Callum train.
Not really. I've got a 2-second gap to Paris. I'm at Village. I don't know who did it.
The front end of this car is horrific.
Yeah, and you're on the options. You've got the primes to come yet.
I know. And I've got pasta behind me.
Yeah. Why does Jeff seem louder than ever today?
I don't know, did you go out drinking last night?
I wish.
Unfortunately, I think I may have found my equilibrium with my speed now. Unfortunately, that's P15.
Yeah, I'm stuck in P7 Ricardo, and the problem is Ricardo's in the slipstream of DRS of Bottas, so he's not really falling away. If anything, he's attacking. Come on, Valtteri, pull towards me. There's somebody who's streaking out in front, and I have a feeling that's the champion in waiting. The two Ferraris and the Mercedes are battling like crazy for P2.
I've got no straight line speed whatsoever.
And then, Bottas and Ricardo are going absolutely mental into Club and Vale, or Vale and Club, I should say. Hey, speeding to that. Well, the good news is I'm pulling away from Perez, who's in P8.
Oh, for crying out loud!
I just saw your dot go a lot wider than all the others at Abbey.
It's like you've just got absolutely no front end through that section at all. It is a nightmare.
I'd also say in these conditions, I'm probably on the better tyre in terms of the operating windows of the tyres, because the super soft and the hard tyre like a low operating temperature, whereas the soft and the medium like quite a high operating window. In conditions like this, track temp's quite low, isn't it?
I've just had to commit really wide because Grosjean tried to get up the inside of me.
What, into cops?
Yeah.
That's bold for an AI.
And now I've got Verstappen and Kvyat going, oh, for crying out loud, the bloody front end of this, it just will not stick.
Maybe increase the downforce on at your pit stop. That's the only thing I can really think of. Yellow flags.
They've spun them out. That's Kvyat.
Nothing's going well for Daniel Kvyat at the moment, is it? In real life and now in the game.
So Kvyat took out Verstappen by the looks of it. There you go. Just a little bit of pride there, yeah.
Maybe go for an undercut on these guys.
God, this is hard. Oh, so I'm only running in 11th now. I've battled back to 11th at this point. Okay. Now Grosjean's going to try and go around the outside of me at Abbey. Oh, and it's compromised my... Because I know he's got past. Because I know the AI will just make contact. It's sort of, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
And you'll probably catch him going through Maggots, Beckett's and Chattel now. It's like I'm on that filming day with McLaren. I've got no one in front of me now. No, I can barely see Ricardo on top. Hang on, that's Vettel and Hamilton. Oh, there's cars in the pits. Cars in the pits.
Yeah, it's that time already.
Blimey, are the options only lasting for, what, 5 laps? Really?
Yeah.
Jeff, you know, I'm no expert race engineer, but why the hell would I want to know whether Lotus are pitting? Bearing in mind there isn't a Lotus anywhere near me. The most pointless information in the world, courtesy of the world's worst.
Guess what I've got behind me? I've got the champion in waiting behind me.
Hang on, who's that? Is that Perez that's right behind me now? It is. He's been catching me. God's sake. My pace is really falling off. Perez is. Oh, he's.
Hamilton is driving around the outside of me.
Oh my God! Perez trying to go around the outside of cops. I've hit. Oh, sugar!
Perez taking you out.
No, I'd say he was part and parcel, partly to blame. He went around tried to go around the outside of cops. I turned in a tad too early, and well, I hit the inside wall, and then, of course, that threw me across the track into Perez. He was on the outside, and he got stuck on my left rear, and around she went. Oh my God, I got Vettel behind me now. Oh, Vettel. Are you pitting?
I am pitting.
My race is just falling apart really quickly. Well, it gives me something to edit now. No, because the way it was heading, my video was just going to be the start and the end. There was no one around me. Hello, Kimmy. How you doing, fella? That was a mistake.
I'll be racing on the exit apparently, so this is going to be me scrapping for points.
I'm right in the podium fight now, but I haven't pitted. I just overtook a Ferrari. I don't know. Oh, it's me, Kimmy and Vettel again, the Singapore trio. Kimmy hunting me down, Vettel waiting to. Oh my God, the front end is shocking. Oh, I'm racing these guys. I really should not be racing these guys.
So here's the thing. I've come out in P11.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah, but I haven't pitted. Kimmy, why are they going around the outside of cops? Since when was that ever a legitimate overtaking manoeuvre? Apart from when Hamilton does it. Ooh.
What's the last bend before the old start finish straight? Is that Woodcote, is it?
Luffield and Woodcote, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Hamilton went round the outside there.
That is kind of legitimate. Oh, yes, I'm pitting. Yes. Fox, please get me off these wretched tyres. Bye, Seb. Bye, Kimmy. Enjoy your day. Who else is in the pits? Oh, look at the speed. 37 miles an hour. Oh, it was Kvyat. Kvyat's gone 7 laps on his options, really? Oh, come on, jump me. Come on, get me ahead of this Force India. Yes.
Are you out the pits already?
I'm just leaving. I've left the box. You're still going to jump me because you were ahead before the stops and you've had a 1 lap.
Yeah, but it's going to be tight.
Not really. P10. Come on.
Come on, you bloody front end.
There's Grosjean. Ooh. Oh, I didn't get a warning for doing that. That's right. Yes, I've just seen Perez in the pits, Jeff. Shut up. Stupid engineer. Right, let's use the best of these tyres and try and catch the pack. What position are you?
P9.
I can still get P7 in this race. That's where I was. So. Thank you, Jeff. Roman. I haven't run the medium tyres at all. This will be nice and friendly. Whoa! Okay, he's quite slow through here. Around the outside. Thank you. Leave me space, leave me space. Oh, Broman!
Touch
You
it.
have to leave the space. All the time you have to leave the space.
Was that the bad touch, was it?
I was going around the outside through Chapel onto the Hangar Straight, and Rojan was like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to put my car on the right hand side of the straight, where you are. I was like, oh. Oh, two cars going side by side, that's you.
Yeah, Hulkenberg nearly put me in a wall. Much faster than him at this point.
Yes, hold him up, hold him up.
Yeah, he's going to get me down here though.
Yeah, I'm watching. Whoa! You nearly whacked each other out the race.
Is he actually up my inside? No, he's not, is he?
He was. He's having a look again. He's got the inside line into. He's going to try and go around the outside of Cops. He's balmy. He's balmy. It's bold. It's. Oh my God! Hulkenberg, sugar.
I was just seeing that. He took you out, didn't he?
My race is over.
Front wing gone.
Yeah, the whole thing. Oh crap! I just hit Peter Williams now.
Here,
Sorry,
Williams.
Massa.
What's Williams doing down there? Oh yeah,
It's Massa.
You
Illegal
dealt with
overtake
him
on
earlier,
Massa.
didn't
Oh, for God's sake! Drive past.
Thanks, Jeff.
I need to get into the pit. Maldonado, you dumbass. Oh, God, it's slipping rich as well. Oh, I'm so done.
I don't know if I'm catching Kvyat at all. This car handles absolutely atrociously. This is, I mean, it's a sack of shit, this car is, it really is.
only a race and 3 laps to go. Where am I? Oh yes, I know it. I can see a manor. It's a long way away, but I can see a manor.
So you're not, are you finished, are you last at the moment?
Oh,
Right?
stone dead. I've had quite a few of these races where I've ended up being either not finishing or well out of the points. I mean, if I finish well, but otherwise it's quite a horrific race. And I love this track.
I think this is just going to be another nothing performance.
Points on you. I'm not. I see. I'm not far away from being that.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh. Incredibly, it was a German that took me out, not a Finn.
Yeah, the nationalities that are taking us out have grown. Right, so Jeff has said that I'm pulling away from Hulkenberg and I'm catching Kvyat. However, I don't think I'm going to make anything in two laps. So, at the moment, it's just whether can I get this car home where I am.
Sit ref, I am catching Roberto Merri. Mary. Can I catch Stevens as well before the race is out? Sorry, Roberto, but I refuse to finish last at my home Grand Prix. He's so far behind Stevens, blimey. Mary, can you go slower, Mary? Please go slower. Thank you.
Sounds like you're having fun.
That's the only overtake I'm going to see for the rest of the race. But I'm not last. That is what matters. Oh, it's rubbish.
Yeah, I'm maintaining the gap to Kvyat.
Jeff, get a life.
Sounds like Jeff wants to talk to both of us. What did Jeff say to you?
Your tyres are overheating. It's my first flying lap on these tyres, and he's moaning about them already.
What PSI have you got them set at?
I don't know, 19.
19? No wonder they're overheating. Mine's about 17 and a half. One of these days I'll take that bend correctly.
What, cops?
Yeah. Well, it's just sort of, you know, maggots, Beckett's, cops, all of them. One of these days.
Huh. I could really wait up and just take Hamilton out on the final lap and then he doesn't win the title.
Are you considering that?
Oh God, that would be funny.
It would give someone, you know, something to fight for at the end.
As tempting as it is, I won't.
Yeah, I'm just trading tenths with Kvyat.
Trading 10th or tenths?
Tenths.
What position are you in?
P8. So if things stay where they are, I believe, if you're not
Well,
in
you're
a point
gonna gain,
scoring
what,
position,
4
we'll be tied on points, yeah. But Bottas would have pulled away because it's Massa that's behind. So,
Yeah, we'll be tied on points going into the final race of the year, but I'll be ahead on countback.
yeah. That's right, the Terry Wogan
That's why I
rope.
was annoyed. I was set for P7. I think it would have comfortably put me ahead of you in the championship.
You're underestimating the slow and steady wins the race, or at least finishes P8.
Right, I'm right on the back of Stevens going into this final lap. Hamilton's become champion. Lewis Hamilton is the world champion of McLaren Co-op, which means he's technically disqualified because he doesn't drive a McLaren.
Are you coming up with any single way, shape or form to disqualify the people in front of you?
Yeah. Flexing front wings, the lot in it. Come on. Come on!
I'll just go with, do you wear underwear? Yes,
Do you have a
disqualified.
helmet? I'm right on the back of Stevens.
I'm on the last bend.
Here we
Jeff
go.
has an issue with
Here
my
we go.
fuel.
The inside is that actually is that Codemasters? Is he really thinking that's a legal overtake? Really? Oh my god, that was crazy. I went into Maggots and Beckett side by side and I hit the sausage curb and it just launched the car. And they ended up doing some rallying through the runoff area. Oh dear. Max Verstappen's 17th, really? P18
Yes,
for me.
yes.
What a crap race.
Lewis Hamilton has won today's race with an absolutely sublime drive. He looked very comfortable in his Mercedes this weekend, and it's rewarded him with 25 points.
Lewis Hamilton is our winner. Nico Rosberg is second, Vettel third, Raikkonen fourth, Bottas fifth, Ricciardo sixth, exactly as they were in qualifying. Danny Kvyat was seventh. Steve, you started eighth and finished eighth. Nico Hülkenberg was ninth, and Massa dropped down to 10th. I think I had a part to play in that. I'd just like to say a big thank you to our 9th place finisher, Nico Hülkenberg, going to the Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas School of Driving and taking cars out.
Yes, I heard he passed that test.
In terms of the championship then, Hamilton has won it quite comfortably. Rosberg is a dead set on second. Raikkonen, though, is being closed down by Vettel. There's only 17 points between them, so it still looks like Raikkonen's going to beat Vettel in that respect. Massa could theoretically be beaten by Bottas, as we could theoretically beat Bottas. Me and Steve, this is the interesting thing though, me and Steve are tied on points going into the final race of the year. I am only ahead courtesy of my second place in Singapore, and we cannot be caught by Daniel Kvyat now. We're more than 25 points clear.
I think what's quite interesting when looking at the championship tables is you have 2 Mercedes, 2 Ferraris, 2 Williams, 2 McLaren, 2 Red Bull. It's quite clear that this is an engine performance sport with the exception of the McLarens. Yeah, heading into the final round, as decided by you, as far as our next video goes, it's going to be a straight out dogfight between Callum and myself to see who ends up top dog at McLaren.
So that's been a McLaren Honda Co-op career mode. Remember to comment where you want us to go next, share it, subscribe it. That's all from me. Until next time, guys, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.